This is Fallout Survivor Damien. Let us do a hello. It's great to see you, everybody. It's great to see you. So today we are on DayZ, PS4 version, on the map of Chernarus, and as you can tell, I am a construction worker with a ski mask who is female. In today's video, we're going to show a very good starter base. This is a well-known building. There's plenty of videos, people recommending this building. I tried building in it, and let's see. Sorry if you see me doing this a lot. It's my controller for some reason. But anyway, the main fact from this is the very simple thing, which I'm trying to regain my memory because I keep stuttering a lot because I forget things easily. But after building and building and building for many hours of fail through possible buildings, and we managed to finally do it. And this is a great starter base for any small groups of bandits, heroes, survivors, anybody, just any small group. And there's the building right here, as my friends like to call it, Mustache House. Now, in plain sight, it looks like you're probably answering a question. Where's the build? It doesn't look built at all. Well, before we go in, I want to say the game will not let you build in this balcony over there. I have tried, but you can see a little building here. So people will try to peek over here, but will not have enough of a peek. So you can build a wall there. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say, that you cannot build on that balcony a wall, even if it tells you you can. It does not let you. You can only build a lower frame, and it is not enough protection. So anyway, opening this door looks normal until ta-da! Now, mind you, this is vanilla. This is not modded, since on PlayStation 4 on DayZ we don't have any mods. Opening the fence though. There we go, got it. But once you go inside the building, as you can see right here, it is clearly secretive. The door is blockade here. Here's the kitchen area, and it is also blocked. The only detail is, if you're gonna put a box, just be careful, because people could probably try peeking at you from here, unless you place like maybe a wire mesh barrier. But aside from that, I would just recommend not to get too close to the doors, or the windows I should say. But you're pretty much protected here, and you can roast your food here, or turn the barrel into a cooking. But you have this entire living room to your safety. Going upstairs, we were able to block off here. And by blocking this area, yes, it sadly removes as much space as you'd like, but at the same time, I prefer people not to toss grenades at my face and blow me up. Now, of course, you can also build a wall right here without any problem. And you can build a wall right here, and you pretty much be good. And you can block off this window. So yes, you can block off this window here, and the only windows you would have to shoot out from are from here and this one over here. I'm on this server, which is a community server. I joined it just to experiment around here, so I put on the construction outfit. And I got all my tools here. You will need a lot of nails. I believe 3 boxes or 4 should be enough for you. Make sure to have extra hammers, shovels, handsaws or hacksaws, pliers, hatchets, or splitting axe. But since the place is secured, you don't pretty much need that. For now, I'm not going to place the wall over here, because really, you can try it out for yourself. I'll probably do it on my own, off camera. But time for me to show you guys in a different building how to do this build. And it is very simple. And like I said, it's a little bit expensive, but not too expensive. Not how with the new building system we have. But you'll be very much protected here, because you have the wall over here, so you can put like maybe a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 barrels or chests here. But this room is just to block off anybody from throwing grenades into the room with you. You have your room here. If you're gonna be solo, then you can also work with this. But like I said, it is just a base for you to work with. And again, the inspiration for me doing this came from a YouTuber who showed a build of him building in this, but I was disappointed when it had to be done using mods to be able to build into the structure. He said it was possible to do a vanilla on vanilla servers, but it required more resources. So I took the challenge, and thankfully for me, I was able to do it. So, woohoo! We were able to build it. Yeah. So now we're done with that. Let us go outside. Hopefully we don't... Well, actually, we're alone now in the server, so... But yeah, it's very camouflaged. People won't know. Well, unless they see this video, then they'll know. But you still have a good amount of defenses, as people would have to break through the walls to be able to get in. Anyway, we'll start with this building over here. So, oh, there's a lot of zombies. Right, so let me just pause it here until we get into the building. Alright, we are in the building. So what you want to do for step 1 for the gate is pretty simple. So you want to block off this door, because obviously this is their only way in and out, and you want to secure for that way no bandits or uninvited guests go inside. So usually you think you build a place like this, but you actually can't. The trick around this is spinning your fence foundation kit using the left D-pads of your controller. As you can see, it's gonna be a little tricky, but you should be able to get it if you actually mark it correctly. Oh, I had it for a second. There we go. So you want to build it right here. As you can see, you want to build it right here. And there you go. You have the gate. And you should be able to access the gate. Now, I'm actually going to starve to death on this character. But it doesn't really matter because I'm not really going to play on this server. I just want to play on this server to build this base. And now that I have, I am content. Though this outfit, I will actually try remaking it on vanilla servers or in the community server roleplay that I'm in. Just because it looks nazi. Anyway. Second build you want to do is upstairs. Now this one is a little bit more trickier because you have to actually spin this around the law. As you can see, spin this around until it is like this. Then you want to make it look into the room. You have to make it, you have to spin it correctly until it does this. You want to spin it around until it's looking at you once again, and it is directing this way. You want to make sure it is pointed right there. And as you can see, it ends from here to here. And don't worry, I did try building it as you saw in the video, and it works for vanilla, and of course for this, which is just a community server, which is also vanilla. And you should be able to build right here. The only thing you cannot build is here in this balcony. As you can see, there's already a wall frame, but the problem is it is blocking the top frame, so you cannot build a top frame, only a lower frame. So don't bother building in this balcony, because I tried. Unless you're playing on a modded server, then I believe you can. So let's wrap this up right here. Collect this. Area number 3, or third step, is you can build right here on this little corner wedge right over here. So you can block off this window as I showed earlier. You can block off this window right here, and you can block off this window. That way people don't go around sniping you, throwing grenades. Of course, like I said, you would only have access to this window and this window, so you at least have those two windows. But really, I'm just eliminating any chances of people throwing grenades, so those two windows would have to be the only risks you would have to take of people nading you. Final step would be downstairs in the kitchen, or in the living room, kitchen. You want to make sure, and you want to do this precisely. You see what I mean? Sometimes my controller, whenever I look around, does something stupid. See, come on. Okay, so you want to build the walls and make sure they are blocking off the both these windows. So if you build it right here, there you go. You should hopefully, if you placed it right, I don't know if this is right, you should only have this little wedge and this little wedge to worry about. And once you have it placed down, you should be able to build the upper frame and the lower frame, and you should have this window all completed, and you should be safe and sound. And that is pretty much, you guys, all the steps needed to, as I said, those are all the steps you need to do to build in this house and make it your own little refugee survivor base, or your Walking Dead style base. Alright, so we are back here, and you guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoy, and if you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like. That's it, just consider leaving a like. Of course, if you want to support the channel, then there's the other button. No more selfless promotion. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's just, well, you know, I record these videos for a hobby when I'm bored. It's not like I'm dedicated 24/7, but if you want to keep this base for yourself on PlayStation, they go to community servers. You want to go to the European section, and everything disabled, like password, everything disabled, and you want to find this on PvE, game server restart all 4.30 hours. This is the server, so if you want to play, I guess, by yourself or with your friends, and you want to have this base for yourself, it is here. I left my materials here for you guys can keep building, some clothing in case you guys want to continue the legacy of building girl or construction girl. Everything is there. And also, I placed a wire mesh barrier, so if you do find a wire mesh barrier, place it here, and nobody will be able to spot you from this side. Like, nobody at all can look through this. I just went outside and I tested it. And I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this little build. As for me, I'm going to move on back to the worlds and servers that I belong to, and we're gonna have some fun playing good old DayZ with friends. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, have a good Christmas as well, and as always, stay alive, stay safe out there in Chernarus and Livonia. Take care.